Welcome back to our channel, where we uncover the juiciest and most shocking news from Hollywood and beyond. Today, we're diving into the dark side of fame as we reveal 10 actors who are currently serving time behind bars. From scandals to crimes that shock the world, these celebrities are paying the price for their actions. Let's get started. Number 10. Joe Exotic.
Owner of the Greater Wynnewood Animal Park was found guilty on all counts Tuesday.
Joe Exotic gained global prominence following the 2020 release of the Netflix documentary series Tiger King. Renowned for his care of exotic big cats at the GW Zoo in Wynnewood, Oklahoma, Joe's fame took a dark turn in September 2018. Law enforcement arrested the former Netflix star for allegedly attempting to hire hitmen to kill fellow animal rights activist Carol Baskin Baxton, who had become his adversary after accusing him of animal abuse. Investigations revealed that Joe had solicited an undercover FBI agent in December 2017, offering $10,000 for the task. Adding fuel to the fire, Baskin accused Joe of killing and feeding her ex-husband, Don Lewis, to his tigers. Joe faced justice in 2019, being convicted on 2 counts of attempted murder for hire and 17 federal charges of animal abuse. He was found guilty of killing 5 tigers and falsifying zoo records. Despite Carol's hopes, Joe wasn't convicted for Lewis's disappearance. Nevertheless, his sentence was reduced by 1 year in January 2022, now serving 21 years instead of the initial 22. Number 9. Skyler DeLeon.
Were you planning on buying the boat?
Well, we didn't really have.
Skyler DeLeon, once known for his role in the Power Rangers, transitioned from acting to a life of crime. He gained infamy for his involvement in the 2004 murder of Thomas and Jackie Hawks from Prescott, Arizona. The couple, innocently seeking to sell their cherished boat, fell victim to Skyler and his wife, Jennifer DeLeon, who schemed to steal it. Tragically, the robbery escalated, resulting in the Hawks being bound and thrown into the sea, never to be found again. For years, Skyler managed to elude authorities until one of his accomplices confessed, leading to his arrest. In 2009, he was sentenced to death, but due to California's abolition of the death penalty, the punishment was never executed. Furthermore, since 2009, Skyler has undergone hormone replacement therapy and transitioned from male to female, now identifying as Skyler Preciosa. Number 8. Zara Fitzgerald. A Marvel actress who managed to make a name for herself in the franchise after starring in Doctor Strange. However, it didn't take long for her to lose the spotlight in 2022. The actress was charged for sexually abusing a 13-year-old, according to reports. The abuse went on for 3 years. Zara forced the victim to drink alcohol despite her being underage and forced her to perform lewd acts. Later on, Zara's husband Mark was also involved in the abuse, which went on behind closed doors. Zara and her husband were swiftly put on trial, where Zara was found guilty of 14 counts of sexual activity. Number 7. Amy Locane. Once a beloved sweetheart of the 90s, Locane, known for her roles, has now found herself entangled in a tragic tale. Behind bars for aggravated manslaughter stemming from a fateful night in June 2010, she was driving home after a night of revelry at a barbecue party. Speeding at 53 miles per hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone, she collided with Fred Seaman's car as he turned into his driveway. While Fred survived, tragically, his wife Helene, aged 60, lost her life on the spot. Upon authorities' arrival, Locane's blood alcohol levels were found to be 3 times the legal limit. Despite this, her initial sentence of 3 years seemed lenient to many. However, after a reopened case, Locane faced a 5-year prison term in 2019. Managing to avoid immediate incarceration pending an appeal, her subsequent appeal led to a harsher sentence of 8 years for second-degree vehicular homicide. Currently, Locane awaits parole, with 1 more year remaining on her sentence. Number 6. Jared Fogle.
Jared Fogle went from a nobody to a somebody. He became
8. Jared Fogle had managed to win hearts everywhere for 15 years. He was a beloved fast food spokesperson for the people, and his incredible story about losing 250 pounds by eating Subways inspired many. Jared soon found himself on the screen in Sharknado 2 in a South Park episode all about him. But in 2015, Jared found public opinion turned against him. The truth about Fogle began unraveling when a local Florida radio show host Herman hosted Jared, only to report that Herman chose to follow her intuition and took on the work of exposing Jared. She began recording their talks in which Jared asked her if he may see her children naked. However, because the recordings were taken without permission, they were inadmissible in court. But Herman did not give up and instead began working as an informant. Jared was eventually put behind bars when the FBI arrested Russell Taylor and discovered a concerning amount of child pornography on his computer. The data also included some material sent from Jared, which provided enough grounds for the authorities to make an arrest in July of the same year. Number 5. Will Hayden.
Arrested for allegedly repeatedly raping a 12-year-old girl.
Will Hayden in 2017. The former Sons of Guns reality TV star was put behind bars for the sexual assault of 2 girls in Louisiana. The allegations against the actor first came to light in 2014, which was soon followed by an arrest. The first person to come forward accused Will of engaging in a non-consensual relationship with a minor for years on end. While Will initially denied the accusation, his house of lies came tumbling down when his own daughter came forward with the same allegations. Where 2 15-year-old and 37-year-old victims testified against him, Will pleaded not guilty to the charges. But there was no escaping his fate given the compelling evidence stacked against him. The judge ended up serving him with 2 mandatory life sentences. Fortunately, Hayden will never see the light of day because he is not eligible for parole. Number 4. Michael Jace. In May 2014, Michael called the police, alleging that I had shot my wife. According to witnesses, Michael's wife had been planning to divorce him, and in response, he shot her. Although Michael claims he intended only to injure her, the gunshots proved fatal. Upon police arrival, Michael's wife was found on the ground, and Michael was arrested for murder after confessing to the crime on the spot. Michael was charged with second-degree murder, and his court trial did not fare well. His own son testified against him, recalling Michael's chilling words, "If you love running so much, then go run to heaven." Despite pleading not guilty, the jury found Michael guilty on all charges in June 2016. He was sentenced to 40 years to life in prison. Number 3. Kane Walker in September of 2018. Kane, known for his role in the 2018 remastered version of the 70s film Superfly, faced legal troubles when 4 models accused him of assault. Initially, he purportedly contacted them under the guise of offering work opportunities, but instead engaged in misconduct when alone with them. He was subsequently charged with 9 counts of felony assault. Despite making bail of $1 million, he was re-arrested a year later as more victims came forward. Despite his attempts to defend himself, Kane was found guilty by the jury and sentenced to 50 years to life in prison. Additionally, he was ordered to register as a sex offender, marking him for life. Number 2. Darren Sharper. Darren Sharper, a former NFL player and Hall of Fame inductee, showcased his talent across 14 seasons from 1997 to 2009, with teams including the Green Bay Packers, Minnesota Vikings, and the New Orleans Saints. Known for his defensive prowess, Sharper shares the record for the most all-time defensive touchdowns. However, his career was tarnished by a dark chapter. In January 2014, Sharper was arrested initially on 2 counts of sexual assault, but investigations revealed a pattern of predatory behavior spanning multiple states. He pleaded guilty or no contest to drugging and raping at least 9 women, with 4 assaults occurring within a 24-hour period across 2 states. During sentencing, the judge suggested there could be as many as 16 additional victims nationwide. Sharper's guilty plea spared him a potential 30-year prison sentence. Nonetheless, he was sentenced to 20 years, with all charges running concurrently. Additionally, Sharper lost his broadcasting position with the NFL Network due to his egregious actions. Number 1. Taylor Pulin. Taylor Pulin, an American actor, made his debut in the Canadian remake Dog Pound, based on the British film set in a youth offender's borstal called Scum. Despite being his first role, Pulin garnered critical acclaim for his authentic portrayal, drawing from his own experiences in a juvenile detention center. However, Pulin's promising career took a dark turn when he became entangled in a tragic incident, involved in a failed drug deal resulting in the murder of 17-year-old Tyler Zanko. Pulin arrived armed with a handgun alongside his friend Domingo Mendes. A confrontation ensued, during which Zanko attempted to steal marijuana from Pulin, prompting Pulin to strike him in the head. As Zanko attempted to flee, Mendes, seizing Pulin's gun, fatally shot the teenager in the back. Mendes was convicted of second-degree murder and sentenced to life imprisonment, while Pulin was found guilty of being an accessory after the fact to murder, possessing a firearm without a license, and drug trafficking, earning him a sentence of 5 to 7 years. And there you have it, folks. 10 actors who are currently serving time behind bars for a variety of shocking reasons. What do you think about their falls from grace? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more shocking celebrity news.